Hi, this is Benjamin Price reporting for Kids First, and today I'm going to interview the cast of the new film Smallfoot. Here we go. Well, you worked with the director of this film, Carrie Kirkpatrick, on what was your first film role?
Yes.
2009's Imagine That.
Uh-huh.
How did your relationship change with one another over the course of Smallfoot's production?
That's a good question. So, when we shot Imagine That, even though it came out in 2009, I was 7 when we shot it. We shot it in 2007. It was a 5-month process, the very first movie I'd ever done. And he was so great because, he's really the reason why I so enjoy acting now, because I had such a fantastic first experience in Imagine That. And so when he called me for Smallfoot, I was like, yes, of course. And I don't know if much has changed because he's still the nicest human ever. And it's still a collaborative process. So I'd have to say that's one thing that I really admire about his process as a director, is that of course he comes in with a vision of what he wants and what the goal is, but he's so willing to hear our feedback or to hear our ad-libs when we're improvising and making stuff up as characters. And so I'd have to say he's remained very consistent.
So on a completely different note, you advocate for young people to go vote.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 13, so I still got 5 years
yeah,
to
just
go.
a little bit of time left.
But how do kids my age get involved with the political process, even if we can't head to the polls?
Right. Well, okay, another great question. I'd have to say I have a 10-year-old brother and I have a 15-year-old brother, and I just got the right to vote soon. And so it's a question that I've been dealing with forever, because I think just as somebody who's affected by what's happening in the world, we should have a right to be involved in our policies and the process of our government. And so I think it comes through a lot of education and reading about figuring out what actually is happening, how our government works. That's a big part of it, of even just acknowledging like how the process works, because that alone is convoluted, of like how are policies passed, who's in charge, what are senators like. But I think also it's about getting involved on a community level. So I think there's so much that we can do before we go to the polls to improve our own communities, through community center work, through advocacy, through just sharing information with friends, and also being an active conversation. I think the best thing that we can do as young people until we're 18 and even past 18 is develop our own opinion based on our education, based on our community, because when you're armed with your opinion, you're armed with a special kind of power.
Wow. Well, thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you.
Congratulations on
Thank you.